Levi, can you get us started with some general comments about your semifinal bout?
Yeah, wrestler, tough competitor, and just a fun battle. Obviously, I have some history with him from last year, so it's kind of cool to get the opportunity to wrestle each other again.
Okay, remember, give us your name and your affiliation.
Jim Carlson, Harrisburg. Levi, because of last year, you shot early. He sort of put the overhooks on. You sort of bailed. You were a little careful at the beginning, and then it got. Then can you explain at the end and what you got to tell?
Yeah, so really just in the beginning there was kind of situational what I was feeling. Wasn't like a game plan before. Obviously we knew that guy's dangerous there, got some good stuff in that upper body position, and so he's just pulling me up. It was just something I felt in the match. So tactically I feel like that was probably a good move at that point when the guy's fresh, and yeah, it's just kind of something I felt in that position. I don't really know how to describe it any other way. But it definitely gave me confidence later in the match that I could go get to those legs when I wanted to.
Got a question over here on the left.
Ryan Holmes, Internet. Levi, you've obviously been in this position last year. What have you taken from that experience that has helped you maybe keep a calmer head, or at least know what to expect when you're in that position on the mat in this atmosphere?
Yeah, just resorting back to my practice habits is kind of what I fall back on in those times. I wrestle a lot of tough competitors in the room, so our coaches put us in those kind of situations. So just kind of being comfortable, being uncomfortable there. But also just the experience I've had competing in front of crowds like this before. Obviously at Penn State, we wrestle in front of a lot of people, so I just feel blessed to be able to come do the same thing here.
We're going to go to the TV platform in the back.
Levi, Jack Bartlett, Inferno Intel. I'm just curious how excited you are to be in the finals and wrestling Ja'Cory Teamer.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Never got to wrestle Ja'Cory Teamer before, so I look forward to it. He's a tough competitor, and yeah, it doesn't matter if it's a national finals or if we were wrestling at some random location on some random day. I just really love to compete, and I'm excited to be able to go do that tomorrow.
Okay, let's go to the front row here.
Levi, Mike Finn from Win. How much have you changed from last year when you came in? What were your memories going into the tournament? As what, you were a redshirt freshman or a true freshman last year?
I was a true freshman last year, and coming to this tournament, I just focused on the things I could control really, and I just wanted to go compete hard and use the gifts God has given me to go out and compete hard, and whatever that got me result-wise, I could be content with. I know I have great coaches that I could go back and work on things and improve, but yeah, my goal coming in this weekend was just going out and competing free, scoring lots of points, and yeah.
Okay, let's go over to the right.
Hey Levi, Zach Allen with the Daily Collegian. When you look back on last year and how it played out, what was the hardest part, either physically or mentally, of getting back here to have another shot?
Yeah, it's been tough, for sure. It's just a little bit different, I feel like, from last year to this year. Mainly because I was kind of putting a little bit of an expectation on myself at the beginning of the year, and I was kind of struggling with some of the pressures and things. So I felt like there was this unspoken expectation of myself. So I kind of battled through that early in the year, and then I've just been working through that with my faith, and so yeah, I feel that was kind of the main difference from this year, or from last year to this year. Wrestling is wrestling at the end of the day. Not much has changed there. Obviously, I've made some improvements with techniques and things, but really I feel like that mental battle was kind of the biggest thing for me. So.
Okay, let's go to the front row here on the right.
What's up, Levi? Jeff Upson, PA Power Wrestling. Levi, before your semifinal match, Tyler Kack was able to punch through for the butt round. How cool was that for you to experience? I mean, you guys have had a really close relationship, bond, friendship, and sort of the same trajectory.
Yeah, Tyler doing that was awesome. I was real pumped for him. I've known Tyler since we were little kids, competing together on teams, and he's like a little brother to me. Spent a lot of time with him, so yeah, it means a lot to me to watch one of my who I consider to be my brothers achieve one of their lifelong goals. Obviously, he wants to be a national champion and came up a little bit short, but he's making the most of coming back through, and I'm really proud of him for that. that's a tough position to be in, and it shows a lot of toughness on his part, wrestling back. So very proud of him.
We're going to go over here to the left.
Obviously, Penn State tradition is very rich. You have national champions, Olympic champions that you're surrounded by. You said you put a lot of pressure on yourself. Does being in that type of atmosphere add to that pressure, or does it make it a little bit easier for you?
I don't know if the atmosphere really makes a difference. I think that we're extremely blessed to have those guys because they've dealt with all these similar pressures that I do. If somebody tells you they don't feel pressure, they're probably lying to you. I don't know one competitor that doesn't feel that kind of pressure. So having those guys to kind of use as a resource has been amazing. Guys have competed at the absolute highest levels that wrestling has to offer. So getting their insight on things is huge, and I think it's really important to use those guys.
Okay, more questions for Levi. Okay, we're going to go back here to the middle.
I guess my question is pretty simple. Why did you put that pressure on yourself? Was it just the media, or how you performed last year?
I wish I 100% knew, because then that would help me solve it a lot easier. So I think a lot of it was just I kind of put an expectation on myself more than anything. I was thinking like, hey, I'm kind of what people are saying to be the guy now, and I need to go kind of prove that. And then I realized that didn't matter. It was more important that I just go out and compete, use the gifts God had given me. And so I don't think there was like a really specific thing that kind of put that pressure on me. If anything, I would just say I put it on myself.
Anything else for Levi? Okay, Levi.